Hello everyone. Do you want some adrenaline? A dose that will leave you breathless, with goosebumps, and trembling even while sitting in your favorite chair? Excellent, because we have selected the most incredible and even a bit crazy attractions from around the world just for you. Are you ready to hold on tight with so much fear? Then let's go. 500-foot Highbridge. The Chinese love extreme bridges. You've probably heard of one made entirely of glass that scares thousands of tourists every year. Now, it seems we've found a worthy competitor. This bridge here is much shorter than its transparent sister, which is 300 meters long, but the sensation of crossing it is equally thrilling. Anyone who wants to cross this bridge needs to wear a safety belt, and this measure is not in vain since crossing it requires walking at a height of 200 meters and sometimes even jumping. The beams that make up the bridge are located at different distances, ranging from 50 to 120 centimeters. Would you be able to jump over a meter knowing that there's an abyss beneath you? Sometimes it's even covered with snow. Believe us, it seems easy only in videos. Even the most height-resistant tourists get nervous here. One wrong move and you'll be flying down. Not for long, of course, since everyone is secured by safety ropes. Some get so scared of the bridge that they prefer to cross it on all fours or get stuck halfway. There's a real risk of losing your shoes here. Unfortunately, they aren't secured. Extreme. In Las Vegas, you can test your nerves not just by betting or recreating the plot of The Hangover. If you don't find those things fun and want something truly terrifying, then welcome to one of the world's most radical attractions. The X-Scream on the rooftop of the Stratosphere Hotel. This ride is a mix of a swing and a roller coaster. Below you is 264 meters of absolute void and an excellent view of Las Vegas, but you probably won't notice the beauty or manage to take a selfie with the city in the background. Forget about Instagram posts. The open 8-seater car is attached to the edge of the roof and seems quite sturdy, but as soon as thrill seekers take their seats, it suddenly moves and almost comes off the tracks. Don't worry, the ride stops in time, but shortly after, the car is thrown back to the edge of the abyss, and this repeats several times. Try not to scream. Volcano boarding. Everyone knows about regular surfing, but what about volcanic surfing? Let's answer the obvious question right away. No, these enthusiasts do not surf on lava waves with super-resistant boards. They slide down active volcanoes. This activity is possible in only a few parts of the world. One such place is in the Leon department of Nicaragua. Here, volcanic surfers slide down the slopes of the Cerro Negro volcano, which reaches a height of 728 meters. This 150-year-old active volcano has erupted about 23 times. Less than 20 years have passed since its last eruption. You can feel the heat of the mountain beneath the layer of dark, cold rock, but there's no time to touch the stones. These extreme sport enthusiasts sit on their boards, usually made of metal or wood, hold on tightly to a rope, and slide down the slope at speeds of up to 86 kilometers per hour. The organizers of this attraction claim that the most common injury during volcanic surfing is mild skin irritation or an allergic reaction to the volcano. This happens because descending the mountain at high speed kicks up a lot of fine dust and pebbles that can irritate the skin, so it's best to keep your mouth shut. They say the thrill from these descents is simply amazing. Would you like to try it? Furius Baco. What could be surprising about a roller coaster? We recommend you not jump to conclusions because the Spanish attraction Furius Baco is unique. It was the fastest roller coaster in Europe until August 2009, and despite having lost its title, it is still capable of surprising adrenaline junkies. What do you think about the ability to accelerate from 0 to 135 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds? This acceleration is even greater than that of gravity. Adventurers are taken through an 850-meter course, diving into tunnels, dangerously tilting, and almost plunging into the lake water. Be careful with your feet. Instead of regular seats, the creators of this ride designed something slightly different, making people feel like they are literally flying through the air. How many shoes do you think tourists have lost on Furius Baco in its 12 years of existence? Zip World Velocity. Flying over an abyss is already quite scary, but what about flying headfirst with your arms strapped to your body? This type of fun can be experienced in Wales, UK. Here, careful instructors strap you into a bunch of safety belts, show you where to hold on, and suddenly you are no longer a human, you are a rocket or a supersonic missile if you prefer. Fortunately, a helmet is also part of the special flying suit, even though there are no walls along the way, but who knows? Anyone who decides to fly over the mountains of Wales receives special goggles, and refusing them is a bad idea. The acceleration of this ride can reach 161 kilometers per hour, and your eyes probably won't like that. But the wonderful view is worth it. Unfortunately, there isn't much time to enjoy it as the flight lasts less than a minute, though the distance exceeds 1.5 kilometers. That's what Velocity Zipline is all about. The Terror-dactyl. You probably know that thrill seekers are restless and travel the world in search of adrenaline. If you're one of those, we'll now show you a place that will make your hair stand on end. The Terror-dactyl attraction will definitely leave you very satisfied. This attraction is located in the Cave of the Winds Mountain Park in Manitou Springs, Colorado. Here, you can enjoy an epic 60-meter free fall into Williams Canyon. Are you ready? To start, you'll be lifted to a tremendous height at the edge of a cliff and then launched at approximately 100 kilometers per hour. But don't let the name scare you. Despite its resemblance to a well-known dinosaur, the attraction is absolutely safe. The reliable belts won't let you slip in a moment of emotional stress. During this extreme adventure, you can enjoy a view of the canyon in all its beauty. That is, if you're conscious, of course. Roller coaster zipline. What happens if you combine a zipline with a roller coaster and place the result somewhere in the middle of the forest for tourists to see? You probably get something like the roller coaster zipline. Of course, this curious ride isn't deadly, but you'll certainly get a lot of adrenaline even without that. Firstly, the speed of movement is not low at all, and secondly, you're surrounded by trees. You can repeat to yourself as much as you want that the track was designed so no one hits anything and that you have a helmet securely fastened on your head. But it's hard to convince your brain of that. And don't forget about the sudden drops, during which you'll be tossed up and down at high speeds. The fall isn't very scary since the height isn't very great, but the effect is, they say it's very hard not to throw your arms out, even though you're secured by safety belts. Imagine the thrill. What an incredible attraction. Royal Rush Sky Coaster. The Sky Coaster in Colorado is located above the Royal Gorge, with the Arkansas River flowing at the bottom. The height of the attraction is 30 meters above the ground, but more than 350 meters above the gorge. What do these numbers mean? Well, thrill seekers are firmly strapped into numerous belts, lifted with the help of a special mechanism, and released into the air. When you least expect it, you'll be in free fall over a canyon. But fortunately, a secure cable prevents extreme sports enthusiasts from suffering sad consequences. So they keep swinging over the abyss at speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. They say this is a less scary version of the classic bungee jump. Wait, less scary? Seriously? Zero-gravity flight. We've all at least once in our lives dreamt or woken up with the feeling that it would be great to experience something like that in real life. Unfortunately, no one has Superman's abilities, not even the magic of Tinker Bell. But let us share a secret. It's possible to organize a flight without any fantastic devices. You can float in the air in zero gravity in a laboratory airplane. It's not magic. It's pure physics. To achieve zero gravity, the plane makes a sort of hill, ascending and descending in the air, and inside the cabin, for a short period, all items lose their weight. It's an unforgettable experience. This is how the band OK Go recorded the music video for Upside Down and Inside Out. If you haven't seen it yet, it's worth watching. Cliffside path to the Huashan Mountain. If you can't live without strong emotions and are always dreaming of your next dose of adrenaline, then this attraction on the Chinese mountain of Huashan is perfect for you. People from all over the world come to this place to test their courage and try to overcome their fear of heights. Believe us, if you manage to walk this path, you'll forget this phobia forever. This narrow path installed along vertical rocks is quite difficult to overcome. Here, you cannot rely on handrails or safety fences. The only things here are rocks, planks, metal pins, chains, and steep stone steps. If you're thinking about the safety of this attraction, don't worry. All visitors must use safety belts, and the flow of tourists on this dangerous path to the mountain increases every year, indicating that the attraction is quite safe. However, the chains seen in all photos and videos were added recently. Before, there were only planks to get to the top of Huashan. That was truly dangerous. Thank you for watching. Please like and share the video on social media, and we'll be back with you as soon as possible.